So I have a pretty good treat for you guys today. Look, we are going to do a eyebrow special. Yay! Yes, Michelle is going to do it. Yes.
The brow.
So, okay, we're gonna take our time, show you what we're using, show you what works. Not what works for me may not work for you, right? But we'll put the combo together, and you might be able to figure out some things on your own. Okay,
you'll get the gist of it.
All right, so come on, Michelle, let them see you. Let them see you. Okay, so she's going to glam up my brows, guys.
Not the 1950s brows, the 2016 brow. Okay, thank you.
You better tell them. All right, so keep watching.
So the very first thing we're going to do is comb the brow hair up, okay, and then out. So with Shaliska's eyebrows, you'll notice that they create a V up here and then down there. What we want to do is create a softer V, okay? Because if you, Shaliska, I'm gonna get you to look straight for me.
Okay.
All right, so when you measure the eyebrows, let's see if they can see. You want to start right here where the nostril is. The highest point of the arch is right at the end of the color of the iris. So Shaliska has a natural arch, and then it ends right at the end of the eye, okay? So when we comb the hair up, we're just kind of taking a peek at her brow. You can turn your head again. Okay. We're just looking at the natural form of the brow. We're just gonna clean it up. We're not gonna give her a new shape, okay? God already gave her a shape. So I'm gonna use a little bit of cocoa butter. You can use any, there's cocoa butter there, but you can use any lotion to give your razor slip. Because I'm gonna use a razor today. So I like to start right here at the center of the brow. We don't want her brows to look thin. We just want to give them a little shape. Okay, so I like to take off one line at a time. I'm not in a rush, so I'm going to take my time so I can leave her with a lot of hair left. It doesn't make sense to take the hair out only to draw it back. Makes no sense. So you can see there's still a whole lot of hair there on the brow. Now I'm going to switch to my tweezers. Shaliska loves the tweezers. Alright, I'm only using the tweezers so I can start to create the arch. Now, everybody's style is different. I like to use my razor just to clean. I like to use my tweezer to shape. Because with the tweezer, you can pull one hair at a time, so you don't have any mishaps. Alright, you can see how the brow is starting to come into shape. So here, I'm not taking all of this hair, which would seem obvious. We're going to leave all of that, and then we're just going to take a little bit left, and then we're going to recreate our brow with a pencil. That way, if Shaliska does not fill her eyebrows in, she still has eyebrows left. That's the point. The top of the brows, you'll notice I just cleaned them up. This part right here does not need to be taken off. This is the height of your arch. If you remove that, then you'll have a flat brow. Okay, you want to leave it just like that. See how it goes up all by itself? If I take that away, then she loses her arch. All right, so then we're going to go back through and continue to clean up. To take the scissors and we're going to give the brow a little trim. Now my favorite celebrity eyebrows is Beyonce's, because no matter what makeup artist she uses, they're always full. Always. You can count on it. Sometimes they fill it in and sculpt them a little bit more. Most times they just comb them up, give it a little bit of color, and they're done. So the lesson in that is less is more. So how we trim the brow, we comb the hair straight up. Any hair that comes up over the natural width of the brow, we trim. Sorry. All right. So we see it coming together. So, as far as I'm concerned, the brow is complete. Now this is a finished shaped raw brow. Next we're going to fill it in. She still has a natural shape. You can compare this one to that one. So then on no makeup days, she still has an eyebrow. Now let's give her some more. Alright, so the way I like to fill in brows is I find my baseline. When I refer to a baseline, I'm referring to the lowest hair on the bottom part of the brow. So the lowest hair is about there. So I draw one line. Show the people. One line at the bottom. And then I go up to the top of the brow. And then draw one line at the top of the brow. Now notice my motion is a feathering motion. I never just do that. No straight lines. Everything's always a flicking, because why? We're mimicking the way the hair looks. And when we say fill in the brow, we're just filling in the areas that needs a little bit of help. That's all. I'm not recreating the brow. Just kind of go through the eyebrow looking for the sparse areas and being conscious of not going past this mark. So there we go. We filled that in. Now we comb it through. This is a step that a lot of people seem to miss. We want to comb the color right through the eyebrow hair. So one of the most important things you should know about doing eyebrows, especially if you're doing eyebrows for someone else, is understanding your client. I know Shaliska. She's not a big, heavy, oh Lord, maybe look like RuPaul, I want to be sculpted type of person. So knowing that means that I'm not going to give her a heavy brow. However, there are people out there who like a heavier, fuller brow. Give them what they want, especially if they're paying you. Alrighty. I know Shaliska likes a lighter, natural looking brow and just natural makeup period. So knowing my client allows me to give her what she wants. Everybody's not going to want a natural brow. Likewise, everyone doesn't want a ultra sculpted 50s RuPaul all the way 100% drag out eyebrow. We have to learn to balance it out. So my client likes filled in, not sculpted. So we have already filled in the brow. Now I'm gonna go back and use the concealer just to sharpen it a little bit. Okay, we'll be right back. So now I'm going to use, this is Bare Minerals concealer, but any concealer that is skin tone will work. We don't want to go 3 shades lighter unless you plan on being on television. Okay, we don't want to go 3 shades lighter unless you're going to be doing a photo shoot. Shaliska's just walking around Walmart. So we just want to do a flesh tone concealer, okay? Maybe a half a shade lighter than her natural skin tone. So let's get started. Alright, and also keep in mind, only a little bit. Less is best. You want to keep a little bit on your brush. You can always build and add more. It's much easier to add than it is to take away. So, let's lift a little bit. We're going back to our baseline. You want to go right back to the bottom. Go right under that brow bone. Just to sharpen what you did. When I go back to conceal, I lay my concealer first. And I'm using a semi-baking technique. So when I refer to baking, a lot of drag queens use that. Basically, you're letting the makeup product warm up to your temperature, so it's easier to blend. So I set the product on first, just let it go. Then I'm gonna jump up to the top here. I used this brush, tiny little eyebrow brush, or excuse me, liner, shadow brush, and then I'm going to switch to a blender. This is a standard concealer brush. I didn't use this to apply because personally I like the less is best technique. I like to step it up. So I use the smaller one to apply, the wider one to blend. Okay. As you're blending, there really isn't any rhyme or reason. You just kind of want to blend it all the way into the skin. One of the misconceptions about makeup is you want to leave a residue so it looks like you have makeup on, when really you want to blend it in so it looks so much like skin that no one really knows if it's makeup or not. Now you can see that this brow has come in, but what I am going to do is now I'm going to jump back to the front part. Now I know a lot of you ladies see the box brow, or what I call the box brow. It is an exact rectangle right here at the front part of the brow. We don't want that, okay? All right, so in order to avoid the box brow, I'm going to turn my pencil to the side. And we're just going to kind of feather it in. Remember, less is best. So just creep along. Alright, so we filled that part in. Then, my favorite step is to comb through. So I'm just going to kind of lift the brow a little bit here and comb it through. Alright. Cool beans. So now we have a full brow. Now this is the everyday going to Walmart, dropping the kids off, doing my thing around the city brow. This is not the Zulu ballin', performing on stage, going out to say hello to the people brow. Okay? So we have the finished brow and we have the before brow. You can see her arch is in the exact same place. Exact same place. So when she washes this makeup off, she will still have a brow. Okay? Alright people, so we're going to, I hope you like it. So we're going to speed race through the other brow. I'm going to fix that up real fast and then we'll jump
Alright
back.
guys, so this is my finished brows. I'll be sure to put, I'm hoping I can put a close-up and now of before and after.